What's up guys? Today I'm back with another video along with the review of the E3D Nano that I did last week. Now for this segment, I'll show you how I made this ring light for the Xiaomi Yi. To make this project, you will need the following: a Xiaomi Yi action camera, a potentiometer, 50K for this example, an Adafruit Trinket Pro, and an RGB LED ring, a mini tripod from a dollar store, and of course our 3D printed part. For this project, I printed the part using the E3D Nano. The 3D printed part had rough edges at the base, so I used a metal file and the sandpaper to clean this up. By the way, before you continue the project, make sure that the Trinket Pro screw hole spacing is the same for the 3D printed part. I used an M1.5 bolt that I recycled and friction fitted the bolt onto the part.
What we do here is go back.
Now try test fitting that camera, RGB ring, and mini tripod. You can admire your project, and for this part, you can give yourself a round of applause and get ready for the next step. For the next step, we'll need a soldering iron, lead, and some basic skills. Now pre-tin the pins of the potentiometer and make sure it's properly coated. Do the same for the Trinket Pro, but be careful as the plastic is just underneath the board. Just pre-tin the 5V, ground, digital pin 3, and analog pin 0. For the next step, you will need some wires and strip the tip. Pre-tin the wire and solder onto the center pin of the potentiometer. Once you have a good grip on your board, you can now solder the pin onto the analog 0. We can now do the same thing for the right side of the potentiometer. Simply solder it in place and connect the pin to the 5V pin of the Trinket Pro. Going the other way around, I directly solder the wire onto the ground pad of the Trinket Pro. Then, just route it onto the left side of the potentiometer. On the RGB ring, tin the pads, 5V, ground, and input pin. I didn't really take a video because it was quite tricky for me to get, but I used some copper wires as a substitute for the stranded copper wires. I routed the wires onto the 3D printed part and soldered the pins respectively. Ground pin to ground pin, 5V to 5V, and input pin to the digital pin number 3 on the Trinket Pro. Connect your Trinket Pro onto your computer and start up the Arduino program. Open up the file and hit upload. You can also change its pin assignment, number of pixels, or the number of LEDs, and you can also calibrate your potentiometer using this line. So just hit upload using the selected board Trinket Pro. After uploading the program, you can now use an external power bank to test out your project. Simply connect it and wait for a few seconds for it to boot up. Now, if you didn't calibrate your potentiometer, you will need to move the knob slowly to see the brightness change. There we have it, guys. We now have our own action camera ring light. Feel free to design your own and show it at Instructables.com. I will also be uploading a step-by-step guide, and there I will upload the updated files for this project along with the diffuser. So if you like this video, smash on that like and subscribe button and support me here at my Instructables page and here in my YouTube channel. See you guys next week.